Hi, family. How are you? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I am well. I wanted to come on here and talk about what's going on with the energy. I haven't been on here in a while. It's been a little bit of a wild ride. So first I want to talk about these energies that came in around Christmas. There was a bunch of portals opened. What I was seeing was they're trying to summon some kind of dark Calvary. It's the dark Calvary is what I'm hearing. But the thing about, from the underworld, the thing about that, though, is that they don't really, I don't think they necessarily know the energies they're dealing with. The crows were talking to me. There's 3 of them. One of them is adamant about pressing the agenda forward when it comes to taking down the chosen collective. Those tasked to turn this shit show around. Okay. Anyways, there's one. I think it's Little Pee-Pee, if you want to know the truth. That's just adamant, and the other 2 are actually fearful at this time because they've already been feeling the backlash from all of their little magic ceremonies that they like to do. They're feeling the backlash of it. And I've said it before, difficulties with their heart, breathing issues. I even saw bleeding from the nose and mouth. I don't know if this has occurred yet. This might be coming up because of these portals that they've opened. What they're not understanding is the underworld works for us. They work for us. And I think that's what they were fearful of, because when you're not pure of soul, you can't summon entities, dark or light, to work for you and not expect a backlash if those entities don't agree with the agenda, which they don't. And there was a good feeling that this was the case before they even opened these portals. But from what I saw, and I saw very little because, I don't know, I'm just not that interested. Their health is failing. They can barely breathe. They're bloated, which is a good sign of heart failure. Congestive heart failure, to be exact. So anyways, that's what I'm seeing there. But they did stir up a little bit of energy there, or maybe it was just natural energies that are brought on by the greed that comes with Christmas. It seems to me to be a very greedy season. It's not really the season of giving. People get very self-absorbed and very depressed because of that, I think. But regardless, they tried to stir up a real storm. And they tried to sick a bunch of dark Calvary on the chosen collective. But it didn't work. I mean, I haven't seen any show up at my door. So, anyways, I pulled some cards out Well, I pulled cards out. I got, at the bottom of the deck was 55, Taming the Wind. That breaks down to a 10, which is the end of karmic cycles. 5s are change. So, and there's a lot of chaos in the air. So this is a time for the chosen to help to tame this. And part of that is by having very specific boundaries. When your boundaries are set, they can't be crossed. And this is a lot of what the Dark Force is worried about, is the Jedi Force having their boundaries set, because they're not allowed to cross them. Energetically, it's not permitted. Obviously, because we're still alive. There's something magical going on here. Tree of Life. Next card out. 58. Breaks down to a 4. This is, I pulled a few cards earlier, and it was talking about the Tree of Life being about integration. Integration of all your past lives, everything that's happened in your past life. Reflection on that. And gaining power from it. Taming the wind with that knowledge. The storm fields. 9. This is a completion. The completion of a cycle. And we're in the midst of the storm field at this time. But as long as your boundaries are set, they can't be crossed. You end up becoming like a vortex, your own personal vortex. This like eye of the storm where nothing touches you. It doesn't have to touch you. Fear, 18. The storm is created by fear. And there's so much fear-mongering going on, obviously, right now. But to me, all of it is just proof. It's confirmation after confirmation of what I've been seeing. It's another 9. Brown squirrel. Persevere and you will succeed. You can't let the storm of fear block you. And part of being able to build these boundaries and stop this fear from getting at you is integrating everything that's happened in your past lives, your past experiences in this life. Knowing that you have been through the worst of the worst. And here you still stand. Better than ever. Probably. I've been seeing a lot of 8s too. This karmic spring is about to be ejected. Another 55. Palo Santo. guardian, and then curse, number 14, which is another 5. You're being protected from this curse that's been unleashed onto the Chosen Collective. Everyone knows who you are. And they're doing the weirdest things to try to stop you from evolving, essentially, from integrating your past life, your past lives. They're trying to dispel fear in you. And they're trying to keep you from speaking the truth. Trickery. They're trying to trick you with this curse and with some kind of illusion. Man, there's a lot of 5s here. Major change is coming in. It's swirling around us. But you're completely protected from it. The only thing that can hurt you is if you latch on to some of that fear that's swirling around you. But you are a leading example to others. As to why not to fear or how not to fear. 15, ego. They're trying to trick you by using your ego. They're trying to appeal to your ego in some way. I'm gonna have to switch cards here in a minute. Beaver spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Rather than latching onto your ego, you're being guided to lay a solid foundation for your life and the life of your family. Whatever that family entails. You've come up off a rock bottom. So that's no longer a fear that can hold you back. Now I see 2 brown squirrels, one chasing the other. There's some kind of partnership that's going to come in here that'll be successful. Or there's some kind of partnership that you should persevere with to be successful. 31, spring equinox, eagle, flight. You're shining a light on this curse that it's basically, it's got to be some kind of a coven, right? Because it's 3 or more that creates a coven to do these curses. Listen to your heart, 7. Coming in right under Palo Santo, guardian. Coming back to center, coming back to your heart and just working on your foundation, your mindset, your peace is what's going to keep this storm from touching you. Like from being able to even come near you. Dropping your ego. And integrating with everything that your life has been up until this point. All the lessons that you've learned already. That literally were built to teach you how not to fear. Teach you that you are above that. That you're able to conquer anything that life throws at you. It'll make for smooth sailing right in the middle. Right in the eye of a storm. Zero 404. Flow power. Balance. Keeping balanced. Keeping in your own flow of things. And keeping calm. Keeping your boundaries. Nothing can harm you when your boundaries are set. Karmic lessons. It's an integration of the karmic lessons that you've already learned. They want to trick you into going back into a cycle of karmic lessons. They want you to fall into a trap with your family, your ex-family, your ex-friends, your ex-lovers, something along those lines. They're trying to feed your ego in some way, trying to point out that you go way back, you have roots. This is to cross your boundaries, to weaken your shield. They're gonna try to flatter you, butter you up. But it's really actually like a dark magic trick they're doing. I don't understand that completely, but that's what I'm being told. Harmonize energies. Emphasizes balancing your inner and outer worlds. Only allowing in your outer world what you're allowing in your peaceful inner world. If somebody crosses your boundaries, you calmly tell them to step back. You know. Like, that's not allowed. And they will. It's just like when you're dealing with ghosts, I found. It's like the same thing. You're in charge of not only this realm over the spirit realm, but you're also in charge of just your own realm. You are your own realm. They're blocking me right now. spiritual house cleanser. You're being called to explore spiritual cleansing and bringing positive energy to space by removing negativity through various methods. Creating a peaceful space to be in, you know, without clutter. Clutter can include people, certain people's energies. But create the space around you that you wish to have within you, that peace. And that's like a magic trick in itself, your intentions. You can use physical objects to express your intentions to the universe. Your heart's desire. Reflects your true passions and aspirations waiting to be embraced. That's like all that's important right now is your aspirations and your inner guidance, because the world is a storm around us at this time. And in the eye of the storm is where you sit and where you create the new world that you want to see around you. And I feel like slowly the storm will just dissipate and blow away. As long as you don't engage in the fear-mongering that's specifically created to stop you, the magician. Concentrate on your heart's desires and setting your intentions and creating your magic. Because just because nobody else around you has any magic doesn't mean that you don't. They want to make you believe that you don't. So that they can harness it somehow, is what I just heard. Just keep going, is what I'm hearing. They're standing on their last leg right now. Awakening compassion and celestial connection. Following your passions, the things that make you super excited, is your connection to heaven, to the new world. 1551. Hold your vision. Oh, there it is. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Hold your vision, what you see in your heart to be true. Because this storm is passing. And it's still, the light is still gonna be there when it does. And it's about like expanding your light into it so that your eye of the storm is bigger and bigger. It can't come close to you. You're insanely protected insanely protected. All right, family. I think I'm gonna end this for now. I just wanted to come on and do a short reading and check in. But I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I love you, family. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will speak to you very soon. Thank you.